I feel like I need to make some coffee first. That makes you upset because I need coffee?
I need water.
Well, I can make me some coffee then. My little... Okay, well, I will do what I do.
Braxton. Braxton.
Are we ready?
If you are. Got her.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, EJ.
What's up with it, my people? This your boy, FJ.
And we just want to talk.
We just want to talk.
All right, so I got this post from Black and Married with Kids. Is it wrong for you to make love while your in-laws are in your house? I want to hear what you have to say. Do you think it's okay to have sex while your parents or my parents are in the home? Our house.
100% yes.
You think it's okay?
It's okay. We married. I mean, that right there is enough. We are married. Now, don't get me wrong. If you in here knocking screws off the bed, knocking pictures off the wall, and all that type of stuff, then I think that's a bit much. Because it's still your in-laws or your parents. So you don't want to really, even though it's your home, and you can do what you want to do in the comfort of your own home, but you don't want to be, of course, disrespectful. And like people always say, even when you feel like you may be doing wrong or whatever the case may be, it's a right way to do that as well. But I do think it's okay to have sex. I think it's well over okay.
Oh, okay. So you feel like it's okay to bust it open, but don't bust it wide open. I mean, even if you don't want to be a disturbance or you don't want to disrupt.
I mean, you got to keep in mind though, when you say sex, it could be oral sex. It don't necessarily have to be.
Come on. Come on, more. Keep talking.
Mean, so it's things you can do to where your parents or your in-laws don't have to hear you. Oral sex is what's up too. So,
So on the post, I read a lot of comments. And a lot of people were saying the same thing that you were saying. Well, actually, they were like, it's nothing wrong with having sex. It's my house. If you don't want to hear me having sex, then bring your earplugs or go back home. Like, it was a lot of people that were, like, standing firm on, no, it's okay. It's all good.
Well, I don't know if I go that far to say, if you don't want to hear me, you should bring some earplugs and all that type of stuff. Because like I said, I mean, it's still a respect level to me.
This is hot. Sorry.
It's still a respect level. I mean, you don't want to be the next morning at breakfast.
Everybody don't know what to say. Like,
mama looking upside your head and her dad could be looking upside your head.
It wouldn't be my dad though, because
you don't want it to be to where the next morning it's awkward.
Yes.
So you don't want, like I said, you don't want to just be going overboard in the bedroom.
But you do feel like, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, because they be getting me together about interrupting you. Sorry.
But like I said, man, if you in your room and you doing what you do, and it's quiet, you can keep quiet, or whatever the case may be. I think it's okay. I think it is okay. You're married. You've been in this thing for years. Mom and daddy know how you get down. How you think you got here? So that's all I'm saying. Do what you do, but it's like I said, still be respectful with it.
Okay. I agree to a certain extent. I feel like it's okay to have sex while anyone is in your house. I just feel like, when that thing, when that urge, come up on you real strong, I feel like you need to see about it, and, whoever's here, they just need to, cut the teeth. Now, I'm with you though. It's a way to do it. I think for me, I just don't know that I would get horny while my mama was here. Like, what is it to be horny about? Like, what do you mean, touch you? I think that's where I am. I do feel like if you want to have sex with your spouse in your house, I feel like you could do it anytime. What's the difference between you having sex while the kids are here than when the in-laws are here? Like what is the difference? because you still can't get loud with your kids. You still can't, tear up the walls with your kids.
People do be tearing up the walls with their kids. I promise you they do.
Okay, I hear you, but I do feel like with kids, people still use some amount of discretion. So
they don't.
How do you know? How do you know? Did you do a survey? I just feel like the same discretion that you may use for your children, I don't see any difference between using that, with your in-laws. I say that to say there's no need to postpone, I guess, the sex because in-laws are there. That's what I'm saying. Just use discretion. Like you said, it's just a respect thing.
Yeah,
like you don't, like, mom and daddy don't have to know that I'm bent over. Mama and daddy don't have to know. It's some stuff going on. They don't have to know that. They could just know that the door is closed or whatever. So I agree with you and a lot of people on the thread. It's my house. Well, tell me this: do you feel like it's okay because it's your house, or do you feel like it's okay because we're married? Like, would you be at your mom's house and still feel the same way? It's okay to have sex as long as we use discretion.
Yes.
Oh, so you feel like wherever we go,
whether I'm at my mama's house, my house, anybody's house, because at the end of the day, what they don't know don't hurt.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you do it in a respectful way, though. Okay. You don't want to be at anybody else's, especially anybody else's house.
You would have sex at somebody else's house.
Yes, I would. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, it's a respect thing, because if you can manage to keep quiet, if you can manage to.
Excuse me. Why would you have sex at somebody else's house? Like, you don't want to, like, could you not wait till you got home? Why? Because we have a home. Right. We could come to it. Yeah. You would still have sex at somebody's house? Yes. So so really I shouldn't have even done this video with you, because you have sex anywhere. So yeah, you were not a good candidate for this question.
All I'm saying is, to me, if you can manage to be quiet.
Because baby's hot.
I'm saying, if you can manage to hold that thing down where it's quiet, then nobody really knows.
I got you.
But if it gets to a point to where you're loud, whether you're at your home or someone else's home, I think that, especially dealing with your in-laws or your parents, to me it's kind of embarrassing. I would say embarrassing, but you don't want to be all loud like that.
It's inappropriate.
It's a bit inappropriate. It's a way you do everything. If you can be quiet, mom and daddy don't know, then what's the problem?
Okay.
That's me.
And you feel like that because we're married, not because it's your home. You feel like that regardless of the location.
Because we're married.
Okay. And that's what married people do.
That's what married people do.
All right. So tell me this, just like randomly. So if your brother had a wife, and they lived out of town, and maybe they came to stay the weekend, like, is it in your head that, of course, they would possibly have sex because they're married?
Most definitely.
Okay, so you just feel like married people have sex and that's what they do.
I mean, I think it's normal.
Okay.
Y'all tell me, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a normal thing when couples, wherever they go, who's ever there, once they get in their room, it's either we gonna do what we do or we just gonna go to bed. Oh. But you got to know, if you're especially if you're out of town and you're dealing with in-laws maybe there. And if you're out of town for a period of time, you telling me we supposed to wait till we get back home?
No, I would never tell you that.
To have relations?
No, I would never tell you that. Okay.
So, I ain't holding them back at home, and I ain't holding
them
out of town.
All right, well, thank you so much you've been an amazing guest on the show today. As always, we want to hear from you guys. Before we do that, I want to say I do agree with you. I feel like whatever you do, just be respectful. Like, you don't have to hang off the chandeliers and scream and all that. You can get the job done quiet. You can talk low, Miss Jackie. You can do it low. So as always, we want to hear from you guys. Let us know what you think. Is it okay to have sex in your house while the in-laws are there? Thanks so very much for watching. This is your girl EJ.
And this your boy FJ.
And we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye. I blew.